Man, I'll tell you, this industry is crumbling by the day. Yo Gotti is next on the chopping block for Dolph's killing.
And it shows Gotti's hands all over this. Wack 100 recently went on Clubhouse and told Gotti he better pray. Though he's not a very reliable source, he spoke the truth on this one.
Yo, Gotti, say your prayers. You better say your prayers.
You know they coming, don't you? You know they
Hey,
coming.
bro. Hey, bro, that nigga got up there and said, they said, didn't CMG pay for your attorney $50,000? Yeah. But then he gave it to me. He said, yeah. But they paid for it because you killed off, right? Yeah. Well, that was your compensation, right? CMG said, well, yeah, they gave the attorney $50,000. Yeah, because I killed off. You dead. He was an exec of that company. That's your brother. That's gonna get, that's next. Watch. Remember I told you.
But wouldn't it be smart to blame it on the dead man, though?
No, he was part of the company. They saying CMG, they're gonna classify it as a game. They're gonna try to cook it. Now let's do the math. CMG and PRE shooting off at the back to the Carolinas. Monk was doing song, shot the sprinter 100 times, bulletproof, and then PRE up. They're gonna take it and paint the perfect movie. These two things are game. And
Black Youngin and all them, yep.
This dude, attorney, $50,000 because you hired him to do a hit. 400, they coming.
Damn.
I heard that. I said, y'all didn't hear that shit?
Yeah, I heard it when he was testifying.
Oh my God! I said, oh damn.
And also, here's an old resurfaced clip of Dolph speaking on Yo Gotti, and this is what really set him off.
Why do they keep trying to make it a rap beef between you and Gotti? If it's something about you I just don't respect, bro, I can't sit and fake it. Act like it's out. That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? The first time I even met little dude, go in the studio. First time. You seen everybody out the studio. Like him holler at dog. Like, man, you got your own everything, man. But you got the money, you got your team, you got this, you got that. Like, bro, I'm telling you, we can do this, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't like Zilla. I ain't gotta hold your hand like Zilla. You ain't like Starlito. I ain't gotta hold your hand like Starlito. I ain't gotta babysit you like that. I'm like, okay, it's cool, but it's my first time meeting you. You gonna really sit and downplay your odds and throw your odds upon the bus to try to persuade me in to come on? So it's like a red alert the first time I met him. I respect that.
Now check out the clip of Dolph's bodyguard speaking on Gotti and CMG.
Yes, I'm from the neighborhood, family.
What neighborhood?
Castelli,
And tell the jury where Castelli is.
it's South Memphis, it's north of Durham.
Is that where, and I'm going to call it Adolph Horton Jr., what did you call him?
Young dog.
Young Doc, or Doc?
No,
Is that where Doc grew up?
yes, sir.
You and Walt, were you Dolph's friend
Friend,
for his whole life?
yes,
Are you also involved in his business?
yes.
What was your involvement in his business?
I was in security,
And how many years have you been working this security?
over time, 7 years.
Job probably quite a bit of travel,
Yes, sir.
a little bit of stress.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about Dolph's record label. What was the name of it?
Red Crowd Empire.
And is that Dolph and other artists?
Yes,
Dolph help promote those other artists?
yes, sir.
And Dolph would perform sim concerts and things like this.
Yes, sir.
You were in charge of security for many of these things
Yes, sir.
for some years, it sounds like.
Yes, sir.
Let me pass you this photograph if you've seen it. Tell me what that is underneath that little placard.
That's the PRE chain.
Okay, and PRE, that Paper Route Empire,
Yes, sir.
his label.
Yes, sir.
And he says the chain was like a necklace or something.
Yes, sir.
Is that Dolph's?
Yes, sir.
No, through that elements, it states in some reason.
Okay. Here's the secret tip hackers don't want you to know about.
Oh man,
With
this
app
is what
called
happens, man. How we all make
Your
it,
phone,
and then we make it
desktop,
and
or
get to where we supposed to get to. And this is how they turn out, go against each other. Crab in the barrel syndrome. Willie Lynch theory. Take their minds, and then they'll take each other. Y'all hit them likes, subscribe to the channel, and comment.
You familiar with a rival rap label?
Yes, sir.
What is its name?
CMG.
So, Cocaine Music Group.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Does that label have artists and things like it under that umbrella?
Yes, sir.
Are you familiar with the name Joke or Big Joke?
Yes, sir.
And is that person, to your knowledge, affiliated or part of the leadership of CMG?
For my knowledge, yes, sir.
Are you familiar with any sort of rivalry between CMG and Dolph?
Yes, sir.
Are you familiar with sort of the origins of that rivalry?
Yes, sir.
And what is that?
Yo Gotti, next on the chopping block.
Shows, we got the Gossip Brown shout out.